All right. Well, voter rights education is important in the 2024 election season, especially when you consider those who serve time may still be able to participate in the process. Arkin McCoy has the story on how to get those rights restored.
There's this common misconception that if you've been convicted of a crime that you automatically lose your right to vote. That is not always the case.
Voting rights has been one hot topic ahead of election season. And in terms of having those rights restored,
there is actually a very specific enumerated list of offenses that would cause you to lose your right to vote.
So it's a little bit complex the way that Alabama's voting codes are set up.
Jerome Dees, Alabama Policy Director for Southern Poverty Law Center, makes understanding this process a little easy.
So there are certain offenses per Alabama code that make individuals ineligible to vote. Ineligible unless you receive some type of pardon for that. Those offenses would be something along the lines of murder, exploitation of a minor, crimes of like sexual assault, or treason or impeachment. Treason and impeachment are non-pardonable offenses. However, on those other offenses that I listed, if you receive a pardon, then you can move on to the next step, which is where you look on a list that's available in a couple of different locations, but it gets to the question of whether or not the offense that you're convicted of is a crime involving moral turpitude.
So if the offense falls into that category,
if you are convicted of those, you will have the possibility of being able to vote. However, you have to apply to the Alabama Board of Pardons and Paroles for what's called a SERV application, or a certificate of eligibility to register to vote. And so crimes that kind of fall under that would be your theft, your burglary, things of that nature.
Dees shares any crimes outside those listed, those voting rights are still intact.
Now, if you are convicted of a crime and your offense is not listed anywhere in those crimes involving moral turpitude, then you are still eligible to vote. You never lost your right to vote, so you don't have to go through that particular process.
For Fox 54 News, I'm Ken McCoy.